Hello, my name is Leo, and welcome to a new day of the Elder Scrolls Arena. It is now the 21st of Sun's Dusk. You know what? I should really maybe check the month name because I don't think that's actually what it's called. Whatever, it's Saturday. What can you do? I saw a very foreboding sight this morning. When I walked outside, I mean, it's been getting colder. I know it snows in this area of Japan. Apparently, February is the coldest part. It's the coldest time of the year, which is weird. You'd think it'd be December slash January, but I guess there's a delay or whatever. Now, in my hometown in Australia, I might have mentioned this, never snows. Like, the coldest it gets is maybe it might get into single digit Celsius, degrees Celsius. So it might get down to 9 if you're lucky. Okay, now yesterday here, I think I mentioned this yesterday, it was 12. Quite comfortable. Okay, and I was also talking about how the mother-in-law is being really annoying, opening all the windows and stuff. I'll get to that in a moment. It's something really interesting story I gotta talk about. Yeah, today I don't even know what temperature it is right now, but I went outside because it's trash day. My job is to take out the trash. I looked. It was damp, like it had been raining, and I'm pretty sure it had been raining last night. But the big thing was, I looked out into the distance, and I was like, oh, there's a mountain. Like basically, Japan is like an area full of giant flat areas and then mountain ranges, right? So almost anywhere you look on the horizon, there's a range of mountains. So I'm looking. Which way is that? That's north. Yeah. I'm looking north, um, and I'm looking at the mountain range to the north, and I'm like, that's a strange color for the mountain. It's like a little grey, almost foggy. No, that's not fog. Oh, shit. It's starting to snow up in the mountains. You know what that means? It's only gonna be a few weeks before it starts snowing down in the ground levels. Oh, shit. Today it's fucking freezing. The main reason why it's freezing, and I don't know if you can notice this, there might be a slight different reverb to my voice today, because I'm actually not in the piano room, which is the room that I was used to in. I've been kicked out. Well, not kicked out, but we're swapping rooms. We're on room swap right now. I'm currently actually in like a little art studio that the landlord uses, which is completely separate from the entire house. I'm just chilling out here because I got the aircon on and all the windows are shut. Because over there in the house, every single window in the entire house and door is not only most of the windows and doors open, some of the doors have been ripped off their hinges. Japanese doors are weird, man. So so everyone knows, Japanese doors, they're, your sliding door, standard sliding door ordeal. But the doors on the outside, usually there's two sets of door, right? And they overlap each other when you open them. You can't open them both at the same time, though. You can open like the left side, and you've got two doors back to back. Or you can open it to the right side, and you've got two doors back to back on the left. So what do you do when you want to get something in that's bigger than one door size? Simple. You just pick up the door and it just comes right off the track that it runs on, and you can just take both panes of door off, like just like that. It's super easy. Makes me even more worried about my shit getting stolen. But last night I went and I packed up all my shits, all of my suitcases, um, and we moved my bed over into the father-in-law's room, which is where I'm moving into. We moved his bed into the piano room. Also moved mother-in-law's in the piano room. Apparently they're going to sleep in the same room. I don't know how long that's going to last because pretty sure the mother-in-law hates the father-in-law snoring. But maybe they'll get a little bit loved up. Maybe they'll start sleeping in the same bed again. Probably not. But they're Japanese after all. They're very sexually repressed. Well, they're also probably too old. It's a bit dusty, I would assume, in the downstairs area for both parties. Anyway, I don't want to think about that. It's weird. So yeah, it's like it's there's a slight drizzle right now. It's slightly raining, and it's just freaking cold as hell over there. So I'm hanging out over here. I moved all my stuff into my room, and now they're just fiddling around with whatever their stuff is. All my stuff's basically the bed and the couch and the TV and the TV cabinet is all just crammed into one corner of the room. And later on, I'll go in there and organize it the way I want. That being said, I don't know. I've mentioned how difficult it is to live in this house, but even the waifu's like, it's really difficult living with these people. Because, I mean, we love them and all, but sometimes the whole reason why we're doing this big move, which we got these two guys from like a sort of like a community group that help out elderly when they're trying to move heavy shit, which is funny because they're actually elderly themselves. So the whole reason why we're doing this whole big move, right, is because she wants the mother-in-law, that is, wants to open all the windows all day so that she can quote-unquote air out the pianos. Didn't realize that was a thing. Also, it's going to be snowing soon, so imagine the moisture that's going to come inside with the windows open. Idiot. Anyway, I'm also not allowed to have the air conditioner on any sort of reasonable friggin' temperature. That would actually, no, I can't even have it on heat. It has to be on dry, which is basically blowing cold air from outside inside. So it's driving me insane, and I'm really pissed off. But it's gotten to a point where she's like, "No, I want to move back," because she used to sleep in this room. I want my room back. God damn it, you can't Indian give like that. But fine, it's cold in here anyway. I believe that the father-in-law's room is actually going to be a little bit warmer because it's smaller. It's got carpeted floors, and the air conditioner is, well, it's probably the same power, but the piano room is much bigger area, and it's a wood floor, a wood veneer floor, so it's a lot colder. God, it's cold in here. I've had that friggin' heater on for like half an hour and I'm still freezing my butt off. But anyway, hopefully they'll get that shit sorted out and I'll go in and do whatever needs to. But yeah, so what I'm saying is though, the whole thing was her idea, right? But now she's all like, you can see it in her face. She's not happy. She is not happy with what is happening. Like, you wanted this. You wanted to do this. Why? How are you not happy? I mean, God, how do I satisfy you, woman? Not like that. It's gross. I need my water. I'm looking at my water. It's like all the way over there, and I can't reach it. Damn it. Anyway, but whatever. I mean, she's just gonna have to deal with it, because like the cabinet that I was using, it's like a very small little shelf thing, right? I guess it's a bookshelf, I suppose, if you wanted to put books in it. But I've been using that as a stand for my TV, and in the little cabinet area, which is a tiny little box, I've got my PlayStation and my PS3, my PS2, and the Hopag and the Snowball mic that I barely ever use, and other stuff. So I mean, I need that, and she's like, I want that. I'm like, no, you can't have it. It's mine. I'm leaving this room. You can have the room, but that freaking TV cabinet is mine. I'm taking it. We'll see how long that lasts before she wants to take it back. It's like, but then I want to have a freaking TV cabinet. Fucking god damn it. Really, just considering just going, you know what? Fine. You can have the whole house. I'm just going to go back to freaking Australia. Screw this shit. I've had enough of this crap. But anyway, back to happy thoughts. No happy thoughts. I'm cold. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So what else has been happening? Well, I told about how I got drunk. It was alright. It was good. And then there's the snow, which is not so good. But, yeah, I'm sitting in a separate room with the heater going, with my laptop, with no internet connection. So I'm not sure how I'm going to upload this. Presumably, either I uploaded it later, if I released it later on in the day, or I somehow managed to get a strong enough connection. Actually, well, the internet seems to be fairly strong, which is interesting, because with my smartphone, I usually hang out over here with my smartphone all the time, and I usually get like either a very small amount of connection, like it takes 5 hours for YouTube to load, or just nothing at all. It just doesn't work. But I've got 3 out of 5 bars here on my laptop, so that's pretty confident. And I'm quite far away, so that's good. Actually, oh god, because we were thinking about me moving over here, and I said no because there's no internet connection. I just realized there actually is a fairly decent wireless signal over here. I could have just moved over here. Oh, would have been so much easier. Oh well, whatever. Can always move again. No, I don't know about that. But yeah. Alright. I think I've ranted on about nothing. So it's cold basically to sum it up. It's not as cold as it's gonna get. I really don't like that idea, but it is definitely freaking cold. But hopefully once we get all the moving done, I can close the freaking windows again and turn the heat on. Crank that shit on freaking high power. We removed a cabinet, like a clothing cabinet, like a dresser drawer. That's the father-in-law's out of the father-in-law's room, and behind it was a freaking giant spider, like the giant spider from a month, 2 months ago. It wasn't as big; it was about half the size, but it was like the same type of spider. I was like, God damn it, freaking spiders! Ugh, freaks me out. And it makes me really, 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 really scared about what else could be lurking in that room, because he's an artist, alright, he's a painter, she's an artist, she's a musician. They're not the neatest, cleanest of people. He just brings food in there and just eats it in the room and just leaves crumbs everywhere. No wonder there's freaking insects everywhere. Anyway. Whatever, I'll make that room my own, or I'll just get the friggin' hell out of Dodge. So, on that note, in case I do actually get the hell out of Dodge and just go back to Australia, you might not get some YouTube videos for a few days, because I don't currently have an internet connection over in Australia, and I don't know how long it will take to reconnect. So, if there's no videos, well, just chill out, and and then I guess I'll have to do an arena video that'll just be like 3 days in a row. God, or 3, or maybe, depending on how long it takes for the internet to connect, it might be a couple of weeks. Wouldn't be that long. No, it wouldn't be that long. But maybe it could be a week, so you better hope that I do some fast traveling, because shit. I don't want to do like 7 days. Like, could you imagine one episode? Right, because it's got to be one episode, because my numbers are going to match up. Wait, but the numbers wouldn't match up, because you're doing one episode. Oh, god damn it. I'll figure that out. But it's still going to be one episode of 7 days, like the last, like when we were in Dunkery Walk. Imagine, right? Imagine if all those days, that were about an hour each, were put into one episode. It's like a 7-hour, well, 5-hour episode of friggin' me walking around doing shit, probably going insane by the end of it because I played too much. Whatever. So, oh god, I just realized there's something that I'm supposed to be mentioning for the past like 3 days and I keep forgetting. Or did I mention it? I don't know. Quantum Rush. I have released my first look at Quantum Rush. Quantum Rush is a game that's currently in beta. I did mention this. Whatever, I'm mentioning it again. It's a game that's currently in closed beta. I was given the chance to do some beta testing, and I was also allowed to do videos for it. So I did about half an hour, 40 minutes or something, of my first look at the game, playing through the 3 tracks that are available, using the 3 cars that are available. Unfortunately, I could only do practice because there weren't any players. I did try to actually play last night, hoping that there would be players, not a player to be seen. So I'll try again, and when I actually get enough people to play an online match, then I'll do some recording and maybe upload another another second look at the game. But yeah, I think I've talked enough. That's 15 minutes. But for now, my name is Leo, and I will see you next time. Shut up and play tomorrow. Don't forget. Oh, and next week's video is spoilers. Salvador the Gunsucker, Ball Lane Stone. See you next time.